Good evening, guys. Welcome to video 2 of this session. So this video will contain how to download fonts and how to extract them to your Pixellab app. So font is just a particular typeface. That's what font means. So remember in the previous video, there's an aspect where you can change fonts in this Pixellab. So for me to achieve this a particular typeface I used in this write-up was that after typing it using the normal typing tools, that is, I'll just go to edit. Remember, when I add a text, new text will come up. So after that, just edit and then type this. So I'll click on OK. Then I'll head over to the font option, which is this. Then I'll choose the fonts I need. So the fonts on this Pixellab basically are not really cool for me to use. So I have to use the one I downloaded, and the name of the font was Montserrat. So this is the font here, Montserrat. That's the font I use, Montserrat Bold. So it's a family font. So I'll be showing you guys how to download this font, and also I'll be sending a font pack to the group also, so you guys can use the method I'll show you to extract to your Pixellab app to do that. And the app we'll be using to extract this font is known as Z Achiever. So it's known as Z Achievers. So let me type the name of the app. So you can go over to Play Store and download the app, Z Achiever. So this is the name of the app, Z Achiever. That's the name of the app we'll be using to extract this font. So to download this font, all you have to do is go over to our Chrome browser. So I'll be going over to my Chrome browser now. So this is my Chrome browser. So, and the site is dafont.com. So go over to dafont.com, then enter. So the site will load. So after loading, you can choose the font you wish to download here, and you can also search for the font you want to download here. So I think I'll be downloading this font. I don't like any of these fonts here, so I can load for more fonts to come up. So go over to 2. So load for more font to come up. So let's try this Minor Sans. So come over to font, convert to this option of download here. So click on download. So wait for the font to download. So after downloading, click on open. So if you have Z Achiever on your phone, you can use it to open the font. So this is the Z Achiever app. Though you can use your phone's browser and you can also use your file manager, but kind of a little bit stressful. So just come over to your Z Achiever. So I'll be clicking on my Z Achiever app now and then be opening the font. So as you can see, this is the font, and the font has so many other types of font. We have the Minor Sans Bold, Minor Sans Bold Oblique, Minor Sans Oblique, Minor Sans Regular, Minor Sans Thin, and Minor Sans Demo Thin. So what I'll do is I'll click on all of this. So click on select all. So to select all, this is what I did. To select all, after clicking on this first one, then I come over to this second one, then the option of selecting all pop up. So after selecting all, now I will move this file. Either I create a folder for it, I'll just create a folder as Minor Sans font, or I move it to my font pack. So to do this, after selecting it, I'll come over to, okay, this is to undo. So I will be putting it to my font pack. I can choose to put here, but I won't be putting it there. So this is my font pack here. So this is for fonts. So I can extract it here, but I won't be extracting it here. So I'll be creating a separate folder for it. To create a separate folder, I'll click on this plus icon here. So click on create. So click on new folder, and then I'll be naming this folder Minor Sans Font. So I'll click on OK. So the folder is empty. I've created a folder for this one. So I'll be pasting those fonts here by clicking here. So as you can see, the font will be pasted here. So that's it. It has been added successfully. So now we'll go over to our Pixellab app. So we'll be going over to our Pixellab app. So this is our Pixellab app. So back here now, how can we import this font to our Pixellab? So it's very easy to do that. So we'll come over to our AB font. This is this. Over to AB font. Remember, this font option is only available in the text icon. That's this letter A. When you click on this letter A, remember when you click on the letter A first, this is what will come up. Click on the letter A. This is what will come up. Then you can tap on plus new text, so you can see new text. So if there is no text, you can't find the AB font. So after this text, you see a lot of different options here, which have shown you what they all meant in the Pixellab interface video. So if you have not watched that video, you better go back and watch that video now. So come over to the AB font here. So clicking on this AB font, I'll come over to the place where you have my font. So if you are just downloading your Pixellab, your my font folder will be empty. Your my font folder will be empty. So clicking on the my font, I'll come over to this plus here. This plus and kind of a library icon, the box icon. So I'll click on it. So I will now locate the folder I created on my phone. Remember, the name of the folder is Minor Sans Font. So you can see this is it here. So I'll be clicking on it. So I'll click on add directory. After I click on the Minor Sans folder, the font will pop up like this. I'll click on add directory. So after adding directory, it will appear. As you can see, the font has appeared here. So now this new text, so let me just go back. This new text, now I want to change the font. So I'll come over to this AB font now. Then head over to my font. Since you have just downloaded this minor font and you have imported it to your Pixellab, this is the only font you will be having. That's if you just downloaded Pixellab and you haven't used Pixellab before, or you don't have any font installed in your phone. So go over to Minor Sans demo board. So as you can see, so let me off my data now. So Minor Sans demo board, as you can see, I've used the font. Okay, so the size of this text have changed. New text have changed. So the previous one was, let me show you the previous one. You can see this is the previous one. So let me copy it so we can, for reference purpose, when I change it, the font size, the text size, so you can see it. Go over to this new text here now. Then I'll come over to AB font and then head over to my font. Then Minor Sans demo. Okay, then you can see that this font typeface have changed. So you can see the previous one, and then this is the current one now. So that's basically how to download this font and also install this font. So to download font, go over to download dafont.com, and then you look for your desired font that suits you, that is the font you like, that looks good, and then you download. But let me say, for instance, someone designed a particular flyer and then maybe post that flyer on Facebook, and then you saw the flyer, it was like, wow, I love this font this person used, and then you want to download that font, and then maybe you head over to dafont.com, then you search for the font in dafont.com and you can't find it because not all fonts are in dafont.com. So what you do is go over to your Chrome. So you come over to your Chrome. So this is the search icon here for the dafont.com, this particular place here, this place. So after typing it and you can't find the font that you are looking for, just come over to Google, and then let me say the name of the let me just assume the name of the font we are looking for that we can't find on dafont.com is Roboto font. So you just load for the font. You just search for download Roboto font, or the name of the font. I just said download so and so font, download blah 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 font. So we are assuming that the font name is Roboto, so we are saying download Roboto font. So after typing it, we'll now load it. So as you can see, it has opened. So this Roboto font is on Dafont. You can see the font came up here, www.dafont.com. So but if it's not on Dafont, you can search. Like I said earlier, I just assume the font name is Roboto font, so you can search for the font, and then let me not use that font to download. Let me use another font site. Let me this font Square. So you can click on it. Roboto font free by Christian Robertson. So this is the interface for the font. So all sites have their own interface, so you just have to find where the download option is and download the font. So this so I'm looking for the download option, so I can be able to download this font, to the Roboto font. So after downloading it, you just do same as what I showed you previously. That's, you use your Z-Achiever app to open it. After opening the font, so you can look at it, download TTF. So you click on download, so you can see the font is downloading. So go over to open. So after opening this font, I'll use my Z-Achiever, so just once. So this is the font. The font have a lot of family also. So to select, I'll click on this. So if you click on this is what will pop up. So all you have to do is to click on this A here. So you click on it. After that, you go out of it and click on the second one like this. Then to show you select all. Then after selecting all, but I don't need this Apache license.txt, so I will have to remove that. So I will come over to this, and then now I want to import this text. So I have to just click here. So click here. So I'll be creating another folder for it. So all I have to do is come over to the plus icon here, and then new folder. So this folder will be Roboto font. Okay. So then I paste it. So as you can see, the font have been pasted. Then I'll head over to my Pixellab once again. Over to my Pixellab. Then come over to font. So going over to my font here now, AB font. So let me just off my data connection of it. Then go over to my font. So now going over to the plus icon here. Then locate the folder Roboto font. Then add directory. So as you can see, the Roboto font is now here. So I can now change the font of this. I use Roboto condensed bold. So as you can see, the font size have changed. So that's how to download fonts and also import them to your Pixellab. So thank you for watching this video.